Welcome to another edition of Global Star Party. We are live around the world here at Astronomers Without Borders. Welcome, whether you're watching from YouTube or Facebook. It's wonderful to have you with us. I'm your host, Andrew Fazakis, known online as the Night Sky Guy, and here representing proudly Astronomers Without Borders. We are a nonprofit that is truly global. We're in over 140 countries with thousands of members across the world and many dozens of national coordinators, a few of which are joining us today, including other amateur astronomers. We're really excited. I don't know if you caught our previous live stream earlier. We were visiting Cyprus, looking at the sky from an observatory in Cyprus. It was wonderful. And we also had join us our national coordinator for Sweden with a presentation about amateur astronomy being done, wonderful outreach in Sweden as well. And now we continue our global star party with more guests today. And we're going to bring in a few of our guests here. Let's see who we can bring in. We're going to see, let's bring in Eden. Eden, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Raul. Hi, Ravzan. Hi, everybody.
Hey, it's great. I'm so happy that you can join us. Eden is our national coordinator at AWB for Israel and is an avid outreach astronomer who has many years of experience with all kinds of aspects of outreach, including astrophotography. And I know, Eden, that's one of your passions, isn't it?
Yeah, one of them. Exactly.
Yeah, and I don't know if people caught, if you guys didn't catch our previous recording, we had a wonderful webinar earlier in the week where we did the best of the Messier Marathon, and that is available on demand. You can watch it on YouTube or Facebook, and you can get a peek, a little bit, a sneak peek at some of the capabilities of smart telescopes, which Eden you have a really nice little collection, I know of.
Yeah,
And what
yeah.
did you tell people what you were showing us back on the Messier Marathon? What was the big live view you were showing us?
We were watching live photography of galaxies, two galaxies, M81 and M82, which are about 20 to 30 million light years away. And we did it with the Dwarf 3 telescope, smart telescope, which is a very small telescope in the size of a binocular, and it can reach to such distances of galaxies of tens of millions of light years away from here.
That's incredible. That just to think about the possibilities of what you can do with a backyard telescope now, it just blows my mind, the abilities. I mean, these I know just a few decades ago we were thinking, wow, this was something only like the Hubble Space Telescope, a professional observatory can do, but not anymore. It's available, and if people want to find out more information about smart telescopes and how they function, like I said, it was just a sneak peek at the Messier Marathon webinar, but really we're going to dive into a lot more about all kinds of smart scopes. A few of them I'm fortunate enough to have a couple of myself, and Eden, you too. And so we're going to team up together and do a webinar introducing people a little bit, give them a taste of what smart scopes are about, how do they work, what can you do, what can't you do with them, and what the different variety, a few examples of the varieties that are out there that people can look at. So I advise people to tune in. That's going to be on April 28th at 1800 UTC. Eden and I will be live streaming on Facebook and YouTube here on Astronomers Without Borders channel. So please do come by. Get your questions ready. You can pose those with us, and we can have a good time. So
Exactly.
it's gonna be fun, Eden. I'm looking forward to that.
Mhm.
So who else is joining us today? I think we've got also Raul.
I,
Hello. How you doing?
I'm okay. I
How
had
are
a,
how are the night skies in Belgium? Raul is our national coordinator, by the way, for Belgium. Long time contributor, a big outreach person, lots of experience. Raul, yeah, what's it like there in Belgium right now? How are the night skies looking?
well, it's beautiful weather. It's all, I mean, the sun hasn't set yet, almost. But last night I went to a general assembly of one of the clubs I am member of, and we could see Venus, Jupiter, and the moon. And well, that was a General Assembly, so it's serious stuff. But today I went to another General Assembly of the association that's fighting against light pollution.
That's a big problem. That's a big problem
Yes,
everywhere.
yes, absolutely. Now, tomorrow I'm going to another place to give a speech to children about the value and the reasons why we go back to the moon. That's my favorite
very
little
apropos,
subject.
very apropos.
Yes. And so it's kind of different every time. And I prepared those things. I don't know how many there will be, how many people, and how old they are. I mean, even their parents were not born yet during Apollo. So
Yeah.
you have a generations gap, an obvious one, and that's an interesting topic. And then I read lots of things, and I can explain why this happened, why that did not happen, and why it's sometimes frustrating, why we should have done this way instead of that, and why it didn't happen that well. Okay, it's sometimes a little, I think, a little too complicated for children, maybe. But if we can explain that with some enthusiasm, they will grab it.
Absolutely. And you know, guys, you know, I mean, Raul, you know, I'm just going to show people here. I think the iconic image that's so inspirational, I think, from the Artemis mission, one of them has to be this image of the crescent Earth. The crescent Earth rising above the moon, that was taken by the Artemis crew members when they were on the back side of the far side of the moon. It really was something, you know, amazing. It was humbling to see that perspective, you know, and see our entire world with no borders. No,
exactly. But you know, we look at the heavens, I mean, at space from the ground, and as astronauts look at the Earth from space. So,
that's right. It's a very it's a totally different perspective. That's very true. Raul, stay over there, Raul. I'm gonna bring in another individual here. Let's just see. I think in Romania. Hello. Oh.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah,
can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hi.
Okay. Hi everybody. Hi everybody.
Hi. Introduce yourself.
My name is Răzvan Orbu. I'm the chairman of Bucharest Astro Club, one of the oldest astronomical organization in Romania. And I'm in the park now in Bucharest, together with my colleagues and some astronomical instruments, showing to the people the moon, Jupiter, Venus, and other objects on the sky.
That's fantastic.
Yes, because in Romania we have today astronomical celebration day, and a lot of people comes in the parks and start to study together with us the celestial objects. We start this session by 5 o'clock by afternoon. We had some solar scopes, and we present through these scopes actually Lund 50, the image of the sun in hydrogen alpha wavelengths. Now we are almost on the end of this session because it's too much light now and it's light pollution, but the people are quite enjoying this session. I hope to have in the future events more and more people. Actually, in totally there are more than 3,000-4,000 people watching through our scopes today. And
that's fantastic. Yeah,
I want to present one scope we brought here. It's Dobson with 40 centimeters diameter mirror and the focal length for 1,800. And we had, I think, 500 people watching through this scope to Moon and Jupiter.
Oh wow, that is fantastic. Yeah, Jupiter.
Yeah.
It looks like Jupiter and the Moon tonight is right around the world. This is the big viewing opportunity.
Yes.
Everywhere people can really see the two of them. They look very impressive, I think,
Yes.
even with the naked eye.
Yes, for sure. And luckily we have tonight a very clear sky, which is not very common in Bucharest. And for such reason, there are this huge amount of people surrounding our telescopes and enjoying with us the sky, the night sky.
Absolutely amazing.
And I want to present something regarding our organization. We are performing different activities, scientific activities like spectroscopy, and we are doing astronomical spectroscopy, heliospectroscopy with very interesting results. I have colleagues certified by American Association of Variable Stars Observers, and we are sending our observation, and these are very well received by science people from all over the world.
That's fantastic.
But now we are here. Now we are here in the middle of the crowds to try to unleash the inner astronomer, which is deep inside of everybody, because we are made of stardust, and we want to discover our inner astronomer in such way.
Absolutely, it's all about connecting.
Yes, it's all
us
about
with the universe.
Yes.
Absolutely. And I can see you, and behind you, you have lots of people. They're lining up to look through the telescopes.
Yes.
What kind of telescopes do you have there?
It's a Dobson. It's a Dobson telescope with 40 centimeters mirror and focal length around 1,100 millimeters.
Fantastic.
And we had during the day a Lund scope for solar observation in hydrogen alpha wavelengths. And for dark sky observation, we have another nice rigs with Celestron C9.25 or Sky Watchers or different stuff.
Yeah, all kinds of different, and these are all telescopes that are owned by amateur astronomers that are part of your club.
Actually, have an inventory.
Really?
Huge inventory for this. Yes, we have because we are performing. We are inviting people to come to our trainings, and they are paying for this. And from this money, we are buying stuff for our organization. But also, our members has nice rigs for performing actually spectroscopy. We bought as a private persons Solex or RP600 for spectroscopy studies, and in such way we are developing our inventory.
That's beautiful, and you can you train people how to use the telescope.
Yes, we are training. Have training session each year for 2 months, and we are inviting mostly students, but we can have in our courses people from different age areas. We have people with 60 years old coming to our trainings, and they are enjoying our way to share our knowledge. And after these trainings, they become members, and in such way we are working together for observing the sky.
Yes, yes. And where does your club organize public viewing in your area? What kind of places do you go to?
For promoting the astronomy to a mass of people, we are coming in parks. Now we are in the park in the not the central part in Bucharest, but not very far from the central park. But also we are organizing star parties under the black sky on the countryside, on the fields, and we are going there with much less people than now, only 30-40 people, and we brought some nice devices, nice tools for observation. We are organizing different type of observation for astrophotography, for instance, or for visualizing different planets or deep sky objects. And also we are recording meteors because we saw an increasing number of meteors in the last few years. So this is another topic we approach in our organization.
Yes, and I think people worldwide are really fascinated by meteors. Meteors are a very interesting topic. They're visually very impressive to see in the skies, and you don't need a telescope or binoculars to see.
Yeah. Actually, I was catched by this new type of observation last December during Gemini's meteor shower. I was organizing a small teams in my organization with other two colleagues. And because we have a remote observatory in Bulgaria, we try to compare the meteors we saw in Bulgaria with the meteors we can see in Bucharest. Because I had a camera on top of my house watching for meteors. And since December, now I have 5 cameras on my rooftop hunting for meteors. 2 of them are registered to Global Meteor Networks and are providing scientific data 24 hours a day.
That's incredible.
And
so
it's amazing because a lot of bolids in last meteor shower in Lyrids, and we are waiting for Perseids in August.
Yes, that's incredible. Incredible. There's
a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing that what people can do in astronomy, the research level that can be done. There's something for everyone in astronomy.
Yes, this is the right expression. Yes, it's something for everyone. And the sky and universe, it's big, and it's a place for everybody to observe and to exchange opinions about different events and so on.
That's awesome, Razvan. Okay, before I let you go, because we have other guests we have to go to, but if you like, you can stay on and keep showing us, because we'll keep showing footage of your star party, which is fantastic. But I wanted to ask you one last question: is what makes you, Razvan, passionate about the night sky?
It's a very interesting story regarding this. I was fascinated by stars since childhood, but I was starting to approach this domain very intensively actually 3 years ago. Because my daughter wants to have a telescope, and we analyzed this, and we bought a rig for this, and this now is a family hobby. And it's real extended. And we are making observation from our courtyard in Bucharest. Of course, the light pollution is quite high, but with the special filters and the special techniques, we succeed to have nice pictures and nice spectroscopical observation. And this was the the driver for my hobby, family hobby, and now it's accomplished in such way. And what is very funny, I was joining this organization 2 years ago, and now I'm the chairman of this organization because I demonstrate a high level of attachments to the values of our organization, and I have the availability to organize events and to organize experiments and to follow some experiments.
That's wonderful.
Actually, I'm one of the 3 spectroscopical observers certified by American Association of Variable Stars Observer.
That's incredible. And
So
Razvan,
it's-
before I let you go, can you tell us how people can, where can people find out information about your club online?
we have a site. We have a presence on Facebook. Our homepage is Facebook page is Astro Club Bucharest, and but the main way to communicate with the people from abroad is our site, which has a very nice outreach all over the world. Actually, there are less than 20 countries they can't access our site. Otherwise, the other countries are connected in some way with our site.
Awesome. That's great. Razvan, thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you very much for your invitation.
My pleasure. And it's great to see people out there. Oh, look at that. There they are. That's what it's all about, is seeing families out under the sky. Yeah. That's fantastic. You're doing fabulous work, and your club is really what it's all about. Volunteers spending time, volunteering their time out, sharing their passion for the night sky.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you for everything that you and your club do. And thank you for joining us today for Global Star Party. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Bye. And all right, so we're gonna now look. We have Eden back here. Hey, Eden, how's it going?
Whoop. Microphone. Everything is okay. Yes, I'm waiting. I'm in the middle of photography in a very interesting chains of galaxies very far in the sky, and I can show you.
You're doing that right now?
I'm doing it right now.
Oh my gosh!
This moment, and I would like to share some of my screen and explain in a few minutes what we are doing this time.
Yeah.
So if it's okay for you to share. Where is my sharing? Okay. The entire screen. Which one I want to share? This one. So, okay. So, first of all, before this, I'll show you the telescope that I'm using. I'm using right now a telescope called Dwarf Mini, which is the tiniest and the smallest smart telescope available today. And it is mounted on an equatorial mount that I built by myself. This mount is much bigger than the telescope itself, but it can it can handle all kinds of telescope, from the smallest one like this, and also much bigger telescopes, even something like ETX90 for mid or some celestons, small celestons, and things like that. And it allows us to compensate the turning of the Earth, because it's parallel to the axle of the Earth is spinning, so we can take much longer shots of the sky. So this is the thing that I'm using. This is my balcony. I photographed it in a cloudy day, so you don't see the sky. It was also in the morning, the photograph. And right now, this is the screen of the Dwarf working at the moment. And you can see that we have already taken 94 frames. Each frame is about 30 seconds. So it's something like 45 minutes already. And you can see in the screen, you can see stars, which are white, but you can see here also some yellow things, and it's going like in an arc from the top left to the lower right. And this arc is the chain of galaxies. It calls Markarian's chain. And I took this image also 2 days ago, and I'll show you how it looks after processing. So this is the image before processing, but this software that we are using, it's called Cyril. It's a free software, and it has a special things in the software. It can recognize what is seeing in the picture. So you can see here all the stars, and you can see the galaxies. And if I want to know which galaxy is, I can press here this button, and it can say this galaxy is NGC 4374. This galaxy is NGC 4402, and I can do some measurements and other information about this. I can also improve very much the image, but I won't show it now. We will take this maybe in our next program on Tuesday. But this is the thing that we are doing now. We are taking photographs at real time, and we can see the result in real time. And also we can show all kinds of things, what we are doing. Meanwhile, we are taking the images.
Yeah, that's incredible. I mean, can we just look at that picture again? Like, it's just incredible to see what that is. I mean,
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
for people to understand what this is, I mean, this is in the constellation Virgo that we're looking at.
Exactly.
Right? So this is a very typical springtime constellation. It's not very bright. It has one bright star, Spica. Spica is a nice, brilliant, bright star. But in this part of the night sky, it's kind of like a window outside of the Milky Way galaxy. It's a window into the universe to see other galaxies. So it's a wonderful place to scan the sky with your telescope and to find things. And this Marcanian chain of galaxies, it's part of this arc of galaxies that you're showing us. Let's see if I can bring in the picture here. We can see it. This is whoops, we just left.
I took my off, so you can show your. Or you want me to show mine?
Yeah, if you can show the galaxies, yeah, on the live that you were just showing us, that would be great. Yeah, because I want people to understand how remarkable this view is of live. We're looking live at the night sky, and to be able to see this, this is this chain of galaxies is part of the Virgo cluster. I mean, this is something that is many millions of light years. It's a chain that
20 to 30 million light years away.
It's incredible. I mean, that means that, each of those fuzzy patches that people see, those little fuzzy patch is not a star. It's actually an entire galaxy that's filled with billions and billions of stars. I mean, to me, that's incredible. If you guys think that too, I mean, put that in the comments. I'd love to hear your comments. People, I want to see what you think about this. I think it just blows my mind that we're looking at something live. It's being done right now, in the sky. We can see this. Think of how many stars there are, billions, in each of those galaxies, how many planets there may be. Could there be life on out there? I mean, this is just one small, this is a cosmic city of galaxies that we're looking at. It's really incredible to see. And by the way, just a little fun fact, this Marcanian chain, the reason it's called Marcanian is because it's named after Benjamin Marcanian. Marcanian is an Armenian astrophysicist who studied galaxies with unusual properties, and he actually helped identify the shared motion of several galaxies in this Virgo cluster region. So that's why it's named after this astrophysicist. It's really interesting. It's a Markarian it's chain of galaxies. Eden, thank you so much for showing this with us.
It was my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Definitely. That's great. And Eden, where can people find more of your stuff that you do if they are interested in seeing more of your work?
First of all, they can Google my name. It's not a very common name, and my personal website will come. I think the first result, and
I just dropped your name into the comments. It's a very apropos. I love your name, Orion. I love it.
And even though it's mostly in Hebrew, you can use all kinds of translations services, and you will find very interesting things about astronomy and also making things. I like very much to build telescopes, and I teach telescope making. So you can find a lot of other things in astronomy, and also in all kinds of forums of smart telescopes, telescope making, and all kinds of things. I'm taking activities all of there, and also in the Astronomers Without Borders.
That's awesome, Eden. So people can just Google your name. They can go and find out you have a wonderful YouTube channel. You post a lot of your stuff that you're involved in, learning about how to use your telescope. You share your knowledge with people. So it's fantastic. Thank you for sharing a bit of your weekend with us for Global Star Party here at Astronomers Without Borders.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, definitely. You can stay if you like, but we're going to join now. We're going to bring in another one of my favorite people, my astronomy buddy, Valentin Grigor in Romania. Valentin, can you hear me?
Hey, hello, Andrew. Hello from Romania.
Hey, nice of you to join us. You're outside. Where are you,
Yes,
Valentin? Where are you?
Unfortunately, a lot of noise here because a lot of people are looking to the telescope in this moment. We are in the center part of Târgoviște city in Romania, in a square, and we cooperating with local authorities, with Mayor Hall, and we stop the light. So here is a dark place. We stop the lights.
That is amazing. That's important. Yeah, dark skies and preserving dark skies. That's great. So are you at a star party? What's going on? I can hear people around you.
Yes, we are global in global star party in astronomers with Astronomers Without Borders, because the global star party maybe is the most important activity during global astronomy month, because it's our open to the public to have the possibility to look in the sky. And in this today is a very nice configuration on the sky, because we have moon in the first square, we have Jupiter, early we had Venus, and it's very, very nice because it's very attractive. I will put my camera now on the look in the sky, and in this
yeah, this is great. Live from Romania.
Look, I want to put the camera. We have Venus, and very, very nice because it's very attractive. Yes, I will show you immediately the people here. Mai multă lumină, vă rog, aici, mai multă lumină.
Oh, it's out of focus now a bit. I think you just focus it. Oh, I see. I think there's it's kind of blurry, the image. Valentin, we need to make it focused. It's not focused.
Just a moment, please. No. Just a moment.
Yeah, sure. Well, this is what it is like live, right? This is neat, eh, Raul?
Okay, now, okay.
Oh, there we
Here
go.
our people.
There we go.
In our telescopes, we have many telescopes here. Here,
Oh, wonderful.
the people try to do moon picture
Yes. Oh, let's see.
by
Is it going to
phone
work? Let's
because,
see.
because the technology help us a lot.
Oh, hey, that looks pretty good. It looks like it's working.
Another telescope here.
Oh, wow. That's a nice Dobsonian.
Lumini acolo, lumini. As I say you, here is a dark place because we succeeded to cooperate with local authorities to stop the light in this moment. Here is a dark place because you can see the sky here, the moon, Jupiter. And unfortunately, we have enough light to see all the people, but we can see very well the sky. Another telescope here. And another telescope here is on Jupiter.
That's fantastic.
This is a big one.
Yeah. Look at that. That's great. That's a big telescope.
Yes, this is a big telescope. 250 millimeters the mirror is bagă lumina aici, bagă. Here is completely automatized. Yes.
Oh yeah. So it tracks the sky.
Track, yes, have a track, yes.
That's fantastic. And
Okay.
Valentin, tell me, you have a lot of people there. Hey,
Hi.
hi.
Yeah. How are you? How are your name? What is your name?
My name is Noah.
Noah. Okay.
Noah.
And you are coming here to see the sky?
Yes.
You look to the telescope?
Yes.
And what do you see? What do you saw?
I saw Jupiter.
With satellites? Galilean satellites. The moon? You saw the moon? And what is your impression about the moon?
Well, it's very nice. Just beautiful.
Just beautiful. Okay. Who are you?
My name is Antonia.
Antonia. And what do you saw?
I saw Jupiter and Moon.
Jupiter and moon. And your impression? Yes.
Many satellites. I see 3 satellites.
3 satellites of Jupiter. Now,
Can you name them? Yes.
the name of satellites. Yeah.
Europe, Ganymede, and Calypso.
Calypso. Bravo. Okay.
Wonderful.
Okay. Come on here to see the moon. The people are very, very interesting to do picture with mobile phone because the moon is very attractive and is good good for look here.
Oh yes, I can see. Yeah, that's a good picture.
You want? Wow.
Oh yeah, wow. That's beautiful.
Many people here. A lot of people here. But
So
we cannot see
Valentin,
because of that.
Valentin, who are
Yes.
the people who bring the telescopes to the public? Who are the people with the telescopes?
Here is our members and volunteers because the Romanian Society for Meteors and Astronomy is the national society of Romania. We have a lot of people as members and volunteers in all Romania, and here in Târgoviște is the central headquarters of the society. And for example, we have here a telescope, a big one. You saw. Yes, and this telescope, for example, is of our very active member, Justin. Is a personal telescope, but he is present all the time in our activities. And also we have our telescope of the association. We have many telescopes, and special we use for the public promotion. Yes, and this telescope, for example, is of our.
Absolutely, yeah, that's it. So you go out like with your club, out in the city. Do you do a lot of city sidewalk astronomy?
Yes, we very usual for us to organize sidewalk astronomy because, okay, today is the Global Star Party. We have very the clear sky. You have Moon, Jupiter, but the people want to see not for one time. The people want to see more and more from the celestial bodies, and it's usual for us to organize regularly our activities for the public. And this is, for example, for us, is the opportunity to find people who are interested in astronomy. And from here, we are collect people who are interested to attend our summer astronomical schools, summer camps, also to attend our expedition to see the sky, to observe the sky. This is a good opportunity for us to promote our activities because it's not enough only to have our presence in the city. Our intention is to take people and go far away from the light pollution places. We have a good place near the mountain area where the sky is very nice. The light pollution is low, and it's the opportunity to see the sky in all beautiful display of the sky, because we can see Milky Way, and to see Milky Way is very nice, because the people don't imagine, wow, this is Milky Way, our galaxy. We can see by naked eye. Oh, incredible. Yes, it's so big. Yes, it's so big.
That's right. Yeah, people are the new generation, especially the young people. Many are not familiar with the Milky Way, our home galaxy. They've never seen it because of the light pollution.
Yes. We know that is the big problem today, because the light pollution is very big and increased every day. And unfortunately, our young people, especially young people, have not this experience to see the Milky Way in the dark sky place. And this is not good, but we hope that in the end, the humanity, we wake up and we take action to stop the light pollution, to return to natural sky, because natural sky is very important resource. It's our heritage, and we must have this heritage for us and for the next generation. Without the dark sky, we have nothing, because we now we have not the opportunity to see the natural sky. We can see with technology, we can see on internet, but it's very important, the experience to see with naked eye, with our eyes, is very important, this experience. And this is our main preoccupation, to offer the possibility to the next generation, the possibility to have the dark sky, to see the sky, the natural sky. It's very important.
Absolutely. Hey, I have Raul still here from Belgium. Raul, do you have a question you want to ask Valentin? He's out there on the streets.
I met Valentin in Kaposvár, Hungary, years ago in a light pollution symposium. We went there. It was in Hungary, if you remember, Kaposvár. And
like Kaposvár, yes, I attended the symposium, light pollution, European light pollution symposium in Kaposvár. Yes. Oh, yes, bro.
And we were from Belgium, 5 persons or 4 or 5 persons from Belgium. And we went there, and we went to a reserve, dark sky reserve. And it was so dark that the guy in front of me with his white outfit, I couldn't see him. Even if he was 1 meter ahead of me, walking. It was so dark I couldn't see him. So that was very impressive. You know, the countries in Eastern Europe had far less light pollution than our countries in Western Europe. We have to turn off the lights, while in Eastern Europe, they tried, like in Slovenia, I remember, they tried not to turn them on at any time, but we had to turn them off. And it's a little bit more difficult. But we have had, because of the war in Ukraine, we had to save energy, and now towns are turning off lights from midnight to 5 in the morning. But it depends where. Some towns have returned back. They have lights again, but it's LED lights that consume much less energy. So the new majorities in the towns, we had elections, local elections, and if you kept the same majority as before, the lights were kept off. But with a new majority, often they turned the lights on again. So
Yeah,
it is a big issue in our countries, the light pollution. Now in France, you don't have lights on highways like we have in Belgium. Belgium is known to be a bright spot for the astronauts in the International Space Station, while France is all much darker. The difference is not like between South Korea and North Korea, but there's a difference between the two countries, and especially north of Brussels, in Flanders, that's really covered with lights all over. But it's much worse than in Eastern Europe. But in France, you have towns like Paris with a lot of light pollution. But okay, it's all a matter of organization.
yeah, and Valentin, you know, Raul brings this up. I think it's big that there are, you know, all these different kind of human structures that produce light pollution. So you have like highways, you have parking lots, you have sporting arenas. There's a lot of different things that produce light. Do you in Romania, do you have a lot of efforts by the general public to help them understand the light pollution, the problem of the light pollution?
Yes, guys. I started to look in the sky when I was 14 years old in 1982. In the communist regime was not illumination. Our cities, our towns were very, very low illumination. After that, unfortunately, in Romania, we had a lot of very, very dark sky places. For example, I was living near Târgoviște city, 4 kilometers from Târgoviște city, in a special place where I organized the first national astronomical camps in Romania in the 98 years. But after 2000, the light pollution have an explosion, including in Romania. When I was young people, it was enough to go 20 meters from my home and have the dark sky. For example, a limiting magnitude, maybe you cannot imagine, limiting magnitude +7. It's incredible, very, very dark sky. 4 kilometers from Târgoviște city. Now is a disaster because the illumination is now a resource for making money. Maybe you can understand. And all the people want to make money from illumination. And a lot of lights are implemented in our cities, but it's not correct lights. We need a legislation to be the legislation to have a regulation to use only light friends by sky friends, light sky friends, because if not, we lose the dark sky. Is the reality. In Romania, we still have some very nice dark sky places, but every day the light pollution increases and the places, dark sky places, disappear. I have a great experience with approximately 30 years of dark sky militants. I attending a lot of meetings, international meetings, as Raul saw in Kaposvar, in Hungary, also in Spain, in Hawaii. I was very active in this field, and meantime I became illuminating specialist in lighting, because I am astronomer, but also now I am lighting specialist to have an influence. But unfortunately, the light pollution move fast that we are moving.
Yeah, faster than you can move. But you know what I think
Yes,
is
we need legislation, international
Yeah.
legislation.
Yeah, definitely international, it's important, and it's people like you, Valentin, that are making a lot of headway. You're making, a strong effort to educate the public, to get the,
Yes.
I think just general people, like people who are there at your sidewalk star party tonight. These are the people
Yes.
that you are basically educating on what light pollution is and what people are going to miss out from their lives when there is so much light pollution. And I don't know if people understand this, but when it comes to light pollution, it's not just humans that are affected. Wildlife is affected.
Yes.
It's a lot of animals are affected, nature very much, and even for humans, the biology of humans, the circadian rhythm of humans.
Melatonin and a lot of
Yeah,
problems. Yes.
absolutely.
Yes, and the people don't realize what the dark sky. For example, in this moment, we succeeded to stop the light here, and the people say, "Why? Oh, it's very dark, and we can see the sky very well. Every day, every night, I waking from here, but never saw the stars in the sky like now." Yes, because we stopped the light. And it's not dark here. We can move. It's enough, but we can see the stars. It's very important for the people to understand what is the importance of the dark sky.
Absolutely. And it starts with an event, I think, very much like what you're doing there tonight. It's these efforts that help educate people on what the night sky is about, and to look up to see that. And and it's just fantastic, Valentin. Thank you very much for sharing that.
Also, thank you very much, Andrew, for all your effort, because it's a big effort. Thank you very much, our colleagues, because it's very important to be active and the people to understand the importance of the sky and the dark sky. Thank you very much for your effort, and we still continue, because the global astronomical month is have still continue, and we have activities coming days, including exhibition of astrophotography, including presentation in schools and with young people, and a lot of activities. Okay.
That's amazing.
Thank
That's
you.
great. You are such a champion of the night sky, Valentin. Thank you very much for all your wonderful work. Okay. So it's really
Okay.
really
Thank you, and hello everybody, and clear skies.
Thank you so much. And listen, guys, thank you for joining us. Raul from Belgium, Edith from Israel, Valentin from Romania. Thank you so much for joining me. We also, a big shout out to Peter in Sweden and George in Cyprus. All of you, wonderful, wonderful national coordinators for Astronomers Without Borders. This is where our true strength lies, is as a community that's really global. And this really, I think, speaks to the spirit of AWB, in that what our motto is: one people, one sky. The night sky is truly our global heritage. And thank you very much for all believing in that. And with that, I want to say thank you, everyone, for joining me today. Thank you for all our audience for coming by and spending a little bit of your Saturday with us. It's always nice to have you. We want to make sure you don't forget that we will have another webinar coming. Eden from Israel and yours truly here, Andrew, are going to be co-hosting another webinar about smart telescopes. Hope you get to learn a few things, see some cool things, learning about new technologies, just another way of exploring the sky. There's so many ways, guys. It's just wonderful. It's so exciting. And I love to share this with all of you. We all do. So thank you for joining us. Come back on April 28th when we'll all be watching at 1800 UTC. That'll be a lot of fun. Thanks a lot so much for being everyone being here. And until the next video, clear skies. Bye-bye.
From the pale blue dot to the distant stars, we are one. One people, one sky.